let's shift our focus to India's booming economy, where the country is experiencing rapid growth and becoming the world's fastest growing major economy. There are 10 interesting signs that are indicative of the economic boom that the country is experiencing currently. The forex reserves of the country are now at 700 billion US dollars. There was a rise in exports that has now been witnessed. Now, in the latest development, the International Monetary Fund has pegged India's growth at 8%. Let's first have a look at the first 5 big developments that have taken place that has surged the Indian economy much above the other competitive countries across the globe. And you know, talking about what has led to this spurt, and it's obvious that because of the Diwali season, there has been spending that has taken place in large numbers. And mind you, there is this information, and let's take a look at this particular piece of information. Yes, there have been exports to the tune of 6 billion US dollars of the iPhones that are now currently being manufactured in India, particularly in Chennai and in Karnataka, which are at this point in time being exported all across the globe. So that's quite the feather in the cap of India when it comes to the manufacturing, where China had decided to move its facilities and brought the plants into India, shifted the supply chains into India, and therefore Apple as well as India are the mutual benefiters of this entire plan. Number 2, the India's foreign exchange reserves touched 700 billion US dollars, which is 4th after China, Japan and Switzerland. So these figures, in fact, 700 billion US dollars is something that India is at this point of time looking at, feeling as an achievement, you know, only the 4th after the other 3 countries that we just mentioned, including China and Japan. Sensex as of 31st of October was 63,591. On 31st of November, it has risen by 24.84% to 96,389. So that's the consequence of the Diwali boom, where the investors who were investing in the stock market gained benefits out of this sudden spurt. Let's take a look at point number 4, where the record car sales that have been witnessed. Now, these registrations were a record of 4,25,000 units as of October 29, and this again has seen a spurt after there was a conscious slowdown on the purchase of cars this entire month of October, which has been filled with festivities, Dhanteras, Diwali, Dussehra, all coming together. People have come out in large numbers, shown the desire to purchase, and the purchasing power obviously is very visible over here with the numbers that are just self-explanatory. Now, rise in exports. India's total exports are estimated to be 65.19 billion US dollars. This was in September 24, and the same has increased by 3.76% if we compare the same period, which is September 2023 up until September 2024. There has been an increase of 3.76% in the total exports that India at this point of time has recorded. So this obviously narrates India's success story. Engineering goods exports, where they have increased by 10.55% from 8.89 billion US dollars in September 2023. It has increased to 9.82 billion US dollars in September 2024. So there you have it. It's not just the export of iPhones, it is not just the export of other products and services, but also of the engineering goods. And now you have defense exports as well. 6,915 crore worth of defense equipment has been exported in the first quarter. This is an increase of 78% from the first quarter of financial year 2023-2024. So that's the massive huge figure. That's like, you know, this is more than 50%. This is almost, I think, about 22% short of 100% increase in your defense exports. It's standing at 6,915 915 crores. There is jewelry exports, yes, increase of 8.48% from 25.29 billion US dollars, which was in 2023 June, and taking a look at the corresponding figure in June 2024, it is 27.43 billion US dollars. So you see defense, you see jewelry, you see engineering goods, you see iPhones. These all have built India's economy and helped increase the GDP to 8%, which is the estimate being made by the International Monetary Fund. Quickly taking a look at the chemical exports, increase of 3.32% from 2.22 billion US dollars in June 2023. It has increased to 2.29 billion US dollars in June 2024. Let's take a look at that last figure that allows for the boom that the country at this point of time is witnessing, and which is the merchandise growth, where India's merchandise growth is currently at 5.3%, which outpaces the global average of 0.1%. So here India is leading the world when it comes to merchandising and the exports that take place in that particular category.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.